guys, Lego Empire, bringing you guys another set review. Today I'm bringing you one of the whales that I've been trying to get for the past year or two, and I managed to get it earlier this spring, and I am so happy I got this set. I know a lot of you guys have seen the bigger set, that's the custom build, but this is the play set. This is set number 75156, Krennic's Shuttle. Released with the Rogue One wave back in 2015-2016, and there are some good things, a lot of good things, but this set does have one thing I don't like, which we'll get to when I start talking about the build itself, when I start taking it apart here. We're going to go through the figures. I'm going to talk about the build itself, and then from there I'll get into my final thoughts. So let's go and look at the figures.
Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to get into the one sort of unique figure with this set, and it is the Dark Trooper. No green eyes on any of these helmets, so I could have swore these helmets did have green on them, but maybe I'm wrong in the eyelids, but I'm not sure. They do come with a printed pauldron that you can see here on the side. They do not have arm printing. They do have leg printing, one belt for waist printing and torso. Just a regular Imperial head that you guys can see here. And then on the back, we have some back printing as well. Set comes with, I believe, 2 of these, and I got 5 when I ordered this set from somebody, so that was kind of nice of them. Next is the whole draw buying this set, the exclusive figure here. Let me get a better view for you. It's Krennic himself. He has his Imperial printed chest piece, no belt on the waist, no leg printing or arm printing. Does have back printing and this white nifty cape, similar to like Dumbledore, I believe. And he gets a silver pistol or blaster. And overall, I mean, this is a snazzy figure. Nice headpiece, definitely looks good. I haven't felt a cloth this soft in a very long time from Lego, so clearly they're doing something different, or this was just a different fabric they used back then. But overall, I mean, this figure itself is worth the buy, and just in my opinion. Oh, and now he's dropped. He's absolutely worth the buy if you're gonna get him, but you know, it is what it is. They only released this guy, I think, in one set, and it was this one, so that's, you know, why I wanted this set so much. I think he's a great character, and I hope that with Andor, I believe we see a younger version of him, so maybe we'll get a new one of this, but we'll see. Now, getting into the 3 figures of the set that really, you know, are all right. So first things first, we have a K2SO figure here. This is just the, I don't believe this actually is K2SO. I'll put something right here if it was. I believe this was just an Imperial K2 unit. So pretty cool, you know, nice chest printing on there. Got the printing on the arms as well. Nice mold. Hoping to get more of these again with Andor. I really hope so, because we only got a handful of these when the Rebel sets were out. But yeah, pretty good figure. Definitely another draw for buying this set. And then you also have the Rebel pilot. I don't remember his name, but he's the Rebel pilot from Andor. He's the one that drives, or from Rebels, Jesus, from Rogue One. And he has torso printing, no arm printing, does have back printing, but it's covered up by this little piece here. Nice ponytail Lego headpiece, and I think that's just a theme this episode. All right, I picked him back up, and he does have a ponytail, which is pretty nice, and a good face printing. Does have his proper goggles on the back, so that's actually pretty nice as well. And then we also did get this one Rebel that we saw in the U-Wing during the Battle of Scarif at the end. He has this head, and then he has this one here on the back. I thought this one was funny just because it looks like he's dying, so you could like lay him dead. He has torso printing, no arm printing, but leg printing. So, you know, surprise, surprise, no waist printing. Actually, slight waist printing. I just noticed it now. And he has back printing again, covered up by the piece on his back for like a backpack piece. But yeah, that's about it for the figures. I do think that the figure selection in this set was worth it. I believe when the set came out, it was $100, give or take. I want to say it might have been less than, it might have been $90 in 2015, but definitely was up there around the 100s. it may have actually been 120. So 90 to 120 is what I'm gonna ballpark. The actual price is gonna be right here on screen. And let's go ahead and get into the build of the actual set itself so we can get to my final thoughts.
Okay guys, so we are here with this set. And so what is the most challenging part of this set? In my opinion, it's gotta be the fin on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piece right here. Oh no, I can't, but I can fold it out. So play features of the set include the wings that fold all the way up, which everyone usually rests it like this to save space. I may display it like this just because it's cool. But if I fold the wings down and I fold these up and over, like, got a little stuck there on the cockpit piece, but if I fold them out like this, you can see that the cockpit just kind of rises, and this piece, these two pieces just fold out so you can get to the interior, and then this part just comes up. So there's no real easy way to get to this. This front piece is kind of supposed to just sit here. But what you do have is you have, as I rotate this for you guys, you do have a seat right here and a seat mirrored on the opposite side as well. And then you have Krennic's seat, which is right here on the back with the white chair. So they definitely try to get some of the features you see in the movie. It's definitely something that I was just seeing if there was any other, yeah, I was trying to see if there was any. I'm actually missing one set from this wave. I just noticed I almost have the entire Rogue One wave and I didn't even know it. Yeah, I was trying to see if there was anything in this that I was missing, like if there was any like, I know a lot of the newer sets, they post pictures from like the actual build. There's a flap here on the back that also comes down to nothing. But now you guys can see the technical part of this build is that the base is very wide. And it has its own challenges being that the base is very wide. The base itself is like 3 bags, I believe, and a lot of it's small pieces, and there's actually a couple, I believe there's 1 or 2 like steps in there that are not shown. They're just, you flip a page and the piece is there and it's not in any step. So it's kind of frustrating to that point. But once you get over those step issues, the set's actually, you know, fairly easy to put together. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it back around here so you guys can see me fold it back up. So to fold it back up, you just take these 2 pieces and you put them up like this, push this down, and then fold this down, and bam, it's done. It is reconfigured. You can close up the back and hide everything. If I fold these up, it makes it a lot easier to transport. And then also, as you guys can see here on the back, there's engines. So I don't know if I actually showed you guys that earlier before I folded it down. And there actually is, I forgot to mention this, there is a ramp. You guys can see it right there at the bottom that opens up. So you can have it in, you know, display mode. And then to shut it, you just fold it back up. But yeah, that is Krennic's shuttle in a nutshell. The only part of this build that I really didn't like was the fin up top here. The fin itself it's completely brick built, and they're not built with large pieces. Like, I'll turn it sideways here so you guys can see it a little bit better. But like that fin is like a bunch of small pieces. So like if there's a single point of failure on this set, it's gonna be that fin. You know, you come by at it too quickly, or you know, you nudge it too hard with your elbow and this whole piece is just gonna break off. These clips on the sides, this one right here and there's another one on this side, they break off all the time. Like when I was transporting this, like just slightly moving it, and these wing pieces clipped them and they fell off. But yeah, I mean, overall, this set is, I'm not gonna say that like the fin is like the one, you know, killing factor for this set. Like this set is actually incredible. I'm hoping we get a new version of Krennic Shuttle with Rogue One, just because maybe we'll get to see an earlier version of it, or if not the same version of it, just re-release with new figures from Andor. But we will have to wait and see when that show comes out here in about a month. But yeah, overall, it's absolutely worth it. I think right around now, give me 1 second. All right, so I did just look it up. I'm not gonna put the price earlier in the video. We'll see. I looked up the price of this set when it came out in America in 2015. It was $89, so it was definitely on the lower end of what I thought it was. So with tax, it would put you around $95, $100 right around then. And from there, nowadays used it's $147, and new it's about almost $200. I honestly think the $200 is more what you're gonna see. I couldn't find a lot of these used, and if you did, you wouldn't find them with any of the figures. So that is the draw you're gonna get with this set. But overall, absolutely worth the buy. It's a very good display piece. It's overall just a good ship, comparing it to ships like Kylo's Shuttle, both of them, and the Lambda that came out last year. I definitely enjoyed this set a lot more than both of those. The figure selection is just better. This Shuttle itself is just incredible. It's always intimidating to see it in the show, and in person it definitely does. I'm not saying I am intimidated, however, it is generally just a good build. Like, I definitely don't have any. I'm noticing now that these wings are very interesting. But yeah, definitely worth the money, worth the buy. If you find it, pick it up. Would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys aren't already. And again, like I said, comments, ring the bell, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.